Hello, good evening. How are you today? How was Sunday? Um, Mine was really good. And thank you so much for the messages. Thank you very much for actually sending me those messages, because actually I said we're going to be doing that once every month. But I got messages, I got text messages, I got an email. People said they actually want us to be doing it every Sunday, that they've been listening to it, that they've been listening to it. So I just want to say thank you so much for the message, for the text messages, and for your phone calls. So I'm here this evening to say thank God, to appreciate the Almighty God, the I am that I am. I just want to bless His holy name for giving me the grace to be able to make it, to come on board this evening to talk to every one of you, my family and my friends. My name is Olushola Olurotimi Ogundele, and today I'm going to just be appreciating. I'm going to be talking today. I'm going to be talking to the men. I'm going to be talking to the women. I'm going to be talking to every one of us in the house. So I just want us to, if you're coming on board, we're talking about unconditional love, and is the name of the show is actually Talk to Auntie Shola. We have a page that you can also like. We're on Twitter and we're on your Facebook that you know, and also we have a WhatsApp page, and we have a page that we can actually, that women we organize for singles and married. That's where we talk about different issues. We talk about life experiences. Oh, sorry about that, the men are not in that group, but it's just we women, when we're there, we just want to be open. We want to really talk about some things that are bothering us that some people cannot share with anyone. So we have lots of things that we share, and we encourage one another about. We just come together as a group of women. We have different ages there, just to encourage people and to talk to people about issues of life. Anyway, so that's about that page. So you can actually get me on my number. That's a +447492458058. You can send a text message. You can send a WhatsApp message. It's just my passion to talk to people about singles and about married. So I appreciate all calls, and I appreciate messages. If I'm not picking up, what you can do, you can send me a message and I'll get back to you. And if you're going to do that, you can actually do that on WhatsApp too, and you can do it on Facebook rather, on messages, and I'll get back to you. So back to our topic today. If you're joining us, I'll just encourage us to share with all our friends that are watching us. You never can know, we might be actually saving marriage out there. So you're welcome on board, everyone. And I'm just actually going to start now. We want to talk about unconditional love. So what do we really know? Some of us that are there now, before I actually go ahead, I just want to encourage us that we should share to people. We should share with all our friends, and that's why I'm still saying that, so that we can, yes, I mean, and even though you're joining us late, you can start the video anytime you're there. You can go on YouTube. When you just Google Talk to Auntie Shola, there are lots of messages there that you can actually listen to on YouTube. Okay, so this evening now, thank you so much for joining again. Without you, there won't be this show. I appreciate every one of you, and all for the text messages. I'm really very grateful. So we're talking about unconditional love. What do we think? When you just hear about love, and when we now put unconditional, what are the things that just comes into your mind when you hear that? The things that actually comes into one's mind is that you want to love that person without any condition. You want to love that person with your whole heart. You want to love that person just like the way you actually love yourself. And unconditional love, I'll just define it, is caring about the happiness of another person. You're not even thinking about yourself now. You're not thinking about your own happiness now. You're thinking about your spouse's happiness. You're thinking about everything around your spouse. This is not about you now. And when we love unconditionally, it's going to make our marriages better. It's going to let us be selfless. So that's why that topic just came to my mind now, that let's treat about unconditional love, because finally is always common when we talk about love. Oh, just say, oh, I love you. Some people just say I love you nowadays without even having any meaning. And they just say, oh, I love you, and they don't even know the meaning of love. The four-letter word is so powerful, and people just say, "Oh, I love you," and before you know it, some people will just say "same here," and the same here can even be, they don't even care about the same here. The same here can be anything. So when we're talking about unconditional love, we're talking about a love that is selfless. We're talking about a love that is not about that person. It's not about the attributes of that person. You're talking about who that person is. You're not talking about, oh, because of this person's beauty that I'm actually in love. Have you really sat down and said, thank you so much for joining Ayola Thomas? I appreciate that. Thank you. And we can share with our friends that actually that you like them to get something on this. Today's topic is unconditional love. And we're just defining unconditional love. That unconditional love is a selfless love. It's not just about the normal love that I just got it nowadays. People just say, I love you. You don't even know the meaning of love. Because if you actually know the meaning of love, you'll be able to surrender everything. You will not be able to, there won't be secrecy. You won't hide anything from one another. You will really love. You will love with all your heart. So when you're talking about unconditional love is not an affection. It's an affection without any limitation. There's no limitation about it. So there is no limitation. There's not that, oh, because I'm in love with this man. Oh, because, oh, he's actually the managing director of my bank. That's actually the first reason why it's actually, when it was so steamy, I said yes. Your love is not meant to have any condition. You don't have to have any limitation to that love. You have to love that person genuinely. And if you love the person genuinely, the love is going to grow. And you're going to enjoy yourself more. But if you have a condition to that relationship before you get married, you're going to have an issue. So that's why I said it's better, let's treat the love from, let's start from unconditional. Let's know what are we talking about when we say unconditional love. Unconditional love, you don't have any limitation. You're not loving that person because of his money. You're not loving that person because of her money. You're not actually going out with her because she's your boss. Because if you say no, she's going to sack you. That is not love. The unconditional love we're talking about is that it does not have any limitation. It does not associate itself to any board. You just love selflessly. You love that's the one we say sometimes. Some people can say, "Oh, it's love blind that I can't see." So this is what we're talking about, is that it's not even that love is blind. You're opening your eyes. You're in that relationship, but you are loving that person with your whole heart. You're loving that person not because of what that person is going to give you. You're loving that person not because of his connection, and you're loving that person not because of our connection. You're actually giving yourself to your spouse. You're giving yourself to your spouse regardless of anything. Because when we are in love unconditional, because you're not going to be thinking of, oh, because it's there now, it's my boss. What happens if he actually loses that job? What is going to happen to you? Is your love going to go away? Are you going to say, oh, you're actually the wrong man, I wasn't planning on dating you, so I'm sorry, I think I should go. Oh, I wasn't planning on dating you, madam, I'm sorry, because she doesn't have any job again. What happens? Because I've seen some relationships before, and I'm actually telling you, because there are some people that they've been working very well, they were actually getting good salary, they were contributing to the family cause, they were paying the bills together, and all of a sudden the husband just falls ill. The husband can't even work. It's that bad, and the husband has to resign from work. So what happens if your love has actually been depending on the money that your husband is bringing in? So now that the man cannot work, what are you doing? When now that the man cannot work, what are you doing? Are you saying because he can't work again, you don't love him? And also, I've seen another issue too, that a woman is actually, she couldn't work again. She had to resign from work. So what is the man now saying? Is the man now saying because the wife cannot work again, she's not bringing anything? No, you're not. You're no more in love with her. And you think it's your love that you actually have for your spouse? Is there any condition attached to it? Is it that are you loving her genuinely because of who she is, or you're loving her genuinely because of what she is, or you're loving him because of what he is or who he is? So let's just think that, because sometimes you just realize, oh, they've just gotten married, or what is happening, and before you know it, it's just the marriage is just 2 years, and they're saying they've had enough, they're going. Why people get tired of themselves? I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Sometimes it does, especially when you don't really know yourself before you actually get married. And sometimes you even know yourself, but it's just that somewhere along the line you just realize it's not working. So I'm not blaming anybody that marriage or all marriages should work. You try. It's an investment. You invest in it. But what I'm actually saying this evening is that don't have any condition tied to your love. Because when you have that condition tied to your love, if anything happens to your spouse, it's going to affect you and it's going to affect that marriage. So it's brought down to what I've actually said before about what kind of foundation is your love. What kind of foundation is your love built on? Is it on a solid rock? Or what kind of love do you have towards your spouse? Is it because that figure eight stature now, she's very slim, she's lovely, there's no tummy, flat tummy, or your husband has the six pack, and because of the six pack, that's why you are really like, I'm going to go for him. Is the right man for me? No, you don't look at artificial. Those are just artificial things. I call them artificial because I know after a while they're going to fade away. This six pack is going to turn to a pot belly. So what are you going to do? Are you going to abandon him because he now has a pot belly now? Or are you going to abandon her because she was actually size 8 before and now she's size 20? You can only encourage her. You can encourage her that, no, honey, we need to be working together. Or because, naturally I love you when you were really slim. You don't talk a woman down. And so, also men. So, also women, rather, don't talk your men down. Don't say, remember before, you had your six pack, look at what is happening now, you're just having a big tummy. You don't, you might just say, what will I say, joke, maybe you're joking. You just joke with it. But it's not that you start saying it and you start teasing her that, you're too fat now, you're not even attractive again. And then there's some newly coupled. I was so amazed when I heard just 1.5 years into marriage, and you're beginning to say your wife is not attractive anymore. And obviously the wife is still the same shape and still the same figure. So what were you thinking before? What attracted you to her before? Were you covering your eyes, or was it just because of the figure 8? Or what were you thinking when you said your wife is no more attractive? So was it that you were looking just only at the physical thing before, or you thought you were going to get more money, or what happened? What happened along the line? So people should actually sit down and say, I'm going to this relationship because I have unconditional love for her. I'm going to this relationship because I have unconditional love for him. And you just think about it. Think about the worst thing that will happen. Think about, okay, fine. What happens if I start dating this guy? And in case, God forbid, anything happens, he actually loses his leg. We don't pray for that. Just in case anything bad happens, will I be able to tolerate him? Do I like him to that extent? Is it the kind of person that whatever be, I will stay beside him? Whatever be, I will stay by him. So sometimes we need to just sit down and think very well. Because it's good. It's good for us to have a relationship. It's good for us to go into marriage. But what I want to just tell us that whatever we're doing, we should not have any condition tied to it. Because those things that we're actually saying now, they can go away. They can fade away. So that's why I'm actually encouraging us that, okay, have we thought of it that God that created us in his own image, he loved us unconditionally. God is not comparing your love to anyone else. God just loves you the way you are. And imagine, of course, there are some times that in the commandment we're not meant to lie, we're not meant to do this. We don't even follow his rules. We don't follow his words. But you know what? God is still loving us. Despite the way that we're not faithful. Despite the things that we're not even doing. So why come you're not even giving your spouse that privilege of loving him just the way he is? Fine. He kept on apologizing to that situation again. He's going to apologize again. Oh, fine. He's been doing this and he will say he won't do it again. Why don't you give him another chance? And why don't you forgive and forget and just move on? Because if you start treating your spouse as yourself, that's what the Bible says, you should love your one another as yourself. So love him as actually you're loving yourself. So love him as yourself. So don't love him as if, because of, is this person, I'm just loving you. So in case anything happens, I'm out of this relationship. In case anything happens, I'm not going to wait. And that is why most marriages, they are collapsing now. Because our love is attached to a particular thing. Our love is attached to material things. And our love is attached to physical things. So why are we attaching our love to material things? Why are we attaching our love to physical things? Why don't you sit down and let's just think about it? That fine, I'm in this relationship and I'm looking forward to is going to get into marriage. Why do I want to go into this marriage? Or why am I in this marriage? I love him very much because you are in it already. So you love him. And the love is unconditional. And when we love unconditional, it's going to help us to build our home. And it's going to help us to really have genuine love for one another, to be selfless. So there's nothing that will be so hard that I've seen some couple because of money, they've actually separated. Because the wife's money is different, the husband's money is different. At the end of the day, you can imagine husband and wife, they said they were owing one another. And one was not ready to pay, and the one said he didn't have enough money to pay. And at the end of the day, it actually collapsed. It's still talking about conditional love. Why do we need to separate that? Money is just paper. Money is good, but don't let it come in between your home. Let your love be unconditional. So what I'm actually saying today is that your love should be unconditional. Whatever you do, let your love be unconditional. Don't love him because of money. Don't love her because of money, and not because of the position. I've said that. Don't love her because of the position, because anything can actually happen. You might just be, something might happen. Like I said, we don't pray for illness, we don't pray for anything bad, but just in case. What about if it's just temporary? Maybe someone just temporary, he can't go to work, and you have to be the one to be even doing everything. You're going to the office, and at the same time, you're the one coming to help him with the feeding, and you're helping out with the working or anything. So why don't you think about that? Don't let's love with any condition. Let us love genuinely as Christ has actually loved us. Let us live a good life. And also, I keep telling that there's something that I just encourage couples to do. Come together and talk together. Because I notice that couples that come together, they talk together, they pray together, they stay together. Because communication is so important. I keep going back to it because it's one of the, if you want to listen about that, I've actually had some messages on communication. If you want to listen to it, you can go on YouTube and Google Talk to Tishola there and check communication. You can have that. I think I spent almost quite some minutes on that, because communication is important, and that is why love is lacking in most homes now. That before you know it, people don't communicate anymore, and before you know it, they don't even care about one another. They just go in the morning, and if you're not showing love to yourself, what are you going to show to the children? So we need to love. And is it that your love is reducing because she can't bear you? She can't bear you a child. Did you marry her because of children before? Or now you don't even know? Maybe the mistake is not from her. Maybe the mistake is actually from you. And you are beginning to say that, oh, because she can't have a child, definitely I'm going to start looking elsewhere. I'll just keep her at home. She'll just be on one side. I'll go and look for another wife who's going to bear me children. Who told you that she's not going to give you that children that you're praying for? Why is your love attached to the child she's going to give you? So she's not going to give you a child now. You've been waiting 10 years, 15 years, and you're thinking you've been waiting for long. Do you remember Abraham in the Bible that waited 99 years and God still surprised him? So let us stay together. Let's stay together. Let's stay together, husband and wife. Let us stay together, even when you're going through any difficulties, if you're going through any challenges. Don't say because your wife is the one, because the wife is going to be the one to get pregnant, but she can't get pregnant alone. We need to do it together. So don't blame one another if things are not working the way we expect. If before you married, your husband's salary was even huge, and after some time, the salary has actually gone down. It's not his fault. Maybe he was just taking from one department to another, and the salary, what you need to do, you just need to cut your coat according to your size. You need to reduce the budget of the house. You don't need to say, oh, after all, when we got married, I remember you were even being paid 2.5 million, but now you are just being paid 1 million. Now we're going to cope. You can cope. You can move away from that flashy mansion that you're going to reduce your cost. And you can change the children's school. You can just do it around that area. So don't blame the men and don't blame the women. Because if we don't blame one another, we're going to enjoy our marriages. If we learn to tolerate one another, because I keep saying that we're from different backgrounds. My background is different from that of my husband. Fine, but we thank God because we're actually it's so similar. So we're working together. But there's some people that their background is so different. But you don't expect, I keep saying that you don't expect your husband to be like your dad, and you don't expect your mom to be like your dad. So that unconditional love, if you love your spouse unconditionally, things will work better in your home. If you love your spouse without any limitation, and even when they tell you something that your spouse actually said this outside, you should be able to defend that. No, I know the person. I know the person that I'm married to. She can't say that. I know the person I'm married to. He can't say that. Learn to defend one another. Learn to have just a voice. Learn to have just a voice. What I mean just a voice is that whatever you say is what they should meet from what your husband is going to say. And that is where your love is unconditional. If you have different issues at home and you keep saying different things, even the children, they'll take advantage of it. They'll say definitely, when mom is saying it, that is going to be saying it. So that's why today what I'm talking about is that let's love one another unconditionally. Let us just love ourselves without even thinking about what am I going to get? What am I getting from this relationship? Fine, it's good for you to know that the person you want to settle down with is someone that you actually love. That you can actually say, oh, don't, like I said, not material thing, not everything. And I want to tell you that love is a duty. It's not something that, oh, you just think, oh, it comes from you. Okay, I just think I just want to. Yes, you just want to love, but it's a duty. Like I say, I keep saying every time, and I just enjoy saying that marriage is a commitment. You need to be committed to it, and also it's an investment. You need to invest into your marriage. Okay, this is 17th of September now, 2017. What have you invested this year into your marriage? What are the new things that you've done? If your marriage is a business, right? You're running a business or you're in an office. I'm sure definitely you would have done some different things this year to make sure you're promoted. And you would have done some different things to make sure your company, your business is growing. So will you sit down and just thought of it? What have you invested in your marriage this year? This is September 17th. From the January, February up till now, what have you invested in your marriage? Is it still the same old story? Is it the same normal? Every Sunday we just eat right, we just pray, we go to bed, everybody, we don't even pray, everybody just go their different way. On Monday we just go, we don't even see, we sleep, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. A routine. A normal routine you've been having for like 5 years. A normal routine you've been having for 20 years. Don't you think it's boring? Why don't we change? Why don't we change our lifestyle to what we think is more interesting now? There's some particular things now. Maybe your husband before it wasn't the going outside, and now he likes going out, and he's telling you, oh baby, let's go and watch a film, and you're saying you don't want. Believe me or not, it's going to take someone there. So why don't you change to what your husband is changing to, and why don't you change to what your wife is changing to? Your wife is telling you that, oh, this is what I want, darling. Oh, can we just go and have can you go and have a date? Can we have a dinner? And you are saying no, just go home and go and make that food for me. We need to be romantic. And like I said, the what led us to this, that I said marriage is an investment. Are you investing at all into your marriage? What are the things that you're doing? What have you done differently this year in your home that you didn't do last year? What have you, is it that you just sat down, you just said, okay, nothing happens? Did you write a budget for your marriage? I'm not talking about financial budget now. I'm even talking about your own love life budget. What are the things? What do you want to improve in your love life? What do you want to improve? Is it your cooking that is complaining that you don't cook on time, or maybe it's the help that is cooking for him? Or what are you improving? Is it the man that doesn't buy any gift, or is it the man that is always complaining, or is it the one that is always nagging? What have you invested in your marriage? This is the time for us to reflect. It's not anything, we're just reflecting. That is why sometimes the unconditional love, it does not come naturally when you're not happy. Because because you're not happy. But if you're happy, things just flow. It just flow into different shapes. Because if you're happy, they don't need to tell you to do this. Oh, you're just dancing around the house, singing, and when you're happy in the house, everybody's happy. You just realize, especially women, when we're happy, when we're singing, when we're just like, oh, just like we just want to look to. Why don't we live that kind of life in our home? Why do you have to attack the kind of love you have for your spouse to be conditional? If it's conditional, like I said, it's going to fade away if anything happens. And what that means is that when love fades away, it boils down to you're tired of the marriage. It's boils down to we need to be praying seriously and you need to be working seriously for the marriage. So invest in your marriage. I said love is a duty, it's a commitment, and it's a dedication. We need to be committed. Like during this week, I think it was last week on the Women Forum, our Singles and Married Forum, someone just posted this video that learn to talk to your spouse when you're together at home. Even said even when you're at home, you only answer your phone call when your spouse is answering the phone call. I like that so much. So you be together and talk. You don't have to be chatting every time. I keep saying that. You don't have to be chatting every time to this person, and your husband is there at home, your wife is there at home, and you've not even spoken anything. Today is gone. Have you communicated with your spouse today? Let's take today as an example. Fine, oh, you woke up, it's a Sunday, you've gone to church. Oh, after that, what have you said? What are your plans for this week? Does he know your plans? Where are you going? What's happening? You're going to the office, after office, what's happening? Come together, talk together. Couples that talk together, that pray together, that love themselves unconditionally, they actually stay together. So I'm just encouraging us today that this video we should share with our friends. If you're just coming up, you can still watch it. And I just want to appreciate the people that actually send messages to me that I should keep on doing it every Sunday. And I appreciate that. And I'm going to be doing it every Sunday. We're going to be having a different topic. And if you have any topic, if you have a contribution, feel free to do that. We're on here. We can read it out. And if you want a particular topic that you want us to treat, you can send it to me on my Facebook page as a messenger, or I'm also on WhatsApp, like I said earlier on, and I'm on Twitter. So it's not just about entertaining, it's about us building homes. That's why we're here. And the Lord is going to keep our homes, going to build it for us. And the singles out there, like I keep saying, just keep waiting and keep looking and keep searching and be praying, and God is going to direct you. And love unconditionally. That's what I'm saying today. Don't love with any condition. I like keeping this video short now for 30 minutes so that we can listen to it again. We can learn from it. As I'm talking to you, I'm actually talking to myself. So I just want us to keep being good. I want the men to keep being nice to us with the ladies, and ladies to be nice to them, because it's vice versa. If you're nice to a man, it's going to be nice to you. If you're nice to a lady, it's going to be nice to you. So let's love ourselves without any condition. Go out there this week. Enjoy your week. Let it be a week full of romance, a week full of unconditional love. Don't think because she's not giving you those your wonderful children, you're not going to love her. Don't think because she's not working again, you're not going to love her. Don't think because he is not working again, you're not going to love him. And don't think because all of a sudden he's not looking handsome again. Why don't you tell him what he was doing before that was making him to look handsome? Is it the particular haircut or some clothing he was putting on that was so attractive to you? Why don't you tell him that? And also, men, what are the things that you liked in your wife that she's not doing anymore? Why don't you tell her that instead of you comparing her to someone else? Women don't like to be compared. We don't like it. We just want to be the queen in our house. So appreciate us. We appreciate you too. And I just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for listening. Let's take one or two things home. Don't love with any condition. Just to love your spouse the way they are. I appreciate it. I'm going to see you next week, Sunday, 7 p.m. So let's listen to it again. Let's share with our friends. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful week, and God bless you. Thank you. Bye.